So the TikTok live doesn't post, that's all. Or if it does, I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna try to learn. Hi TikTok, I haven't been here in a long time. Hi Instagram, I have been here a lot more. I haven't been going live much. Tanya Carter, big up yourself. Big up Belize. See you on the 11th of May. Sunday the 11th of May, Mother's Day, I'll be in Belize at the Belize Airport Authority parking lot for the all-white Mother's Day edition. All right. So, good night. Good night, everybody. I used to go live and read stories in the evenings. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't think I'm getting the hang of this TikTok thing. So, let me see. I used to go live up to last year. I was doing it, going live and reading stories and so. And then I stopped. After May last year, I stopped because it just didn't feel, I didn't feel normal after the fire. So I ended up stopping the story reading. And I said I would start again. Didn't. And it's weird. Let me tell you. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain, but I just never felt normal again. I never really feel so normal. It felt weird. Like, if, for example, if you used to watch me read stories, you know, this is not the chair. My chair bun up. This is a different recliner, and it feels weird because it's not my chair. This is a different chair. And it took me a while. Me and my chair did bonded. I did feel very, it's like my body did print out in my chair, and it just felt weird. And like I didn't want it. I tried to do it and it never feel normal. But I wasn't doing it for the chair, and I wasn't doing it for me. The intention of reading the stories at night was to introduce and try to introduce to those who didn't yet do it, read stories to the kids at night, and encourage those who already did to do more. Read bedtime stories to your children at night. Tuck them in. Say I love you. Say you're a really pretty little girl, or you're a handsome little boy. You're going to grow up to be the best man ever, the best woman ever. Hug them. That is what that was about. Reading as a form of bonding with your children. Creating a safe space. Creating a comfortable and safe space where they could speak to you freely. And, you know, for those who aren't good at conversation or communication, just read the book. Just read the book. Or sometimes allow the child to read to you. Just read the book. Because people write words for us. For those of us who aren't so good with words, other people who are good with words write books, and those words help us. So, majority of my book, them one I did really bonded with bun up. Not just the ones I used to read stories from, but my book collection bun up, you know. And so I started again from scratch. I like this one. My Little Book of Mermaid Stories. It's cute. I'm very drawn by the artwork on the covers. That's what makes me look at the book, to look inside of it, to see what the stories are like. 5-minute bedtime stories. I already had this and I saw it, so I picked it up again. And I like those. Of course, you know, can't leave out the man called Aesop's Fables. Daniel, hey, good night. Can't leave out Aesop's Fables. I really love it. I'm not going to read a story tonight. I'm just reintroduce the concept and remind those of you who used to hang out with me. I'm not reading a story tonight. Tonight, me just going to chat for a little bit before I go to bed. But this is one, I don't think I used to read from this, but I had this before, and I think Kelly did last year. But I saw it, and I grabbed it. So, this is The Art of Seduction. The Art of Seduction is a book that I gave to my child to read in high school. Robert Greene, you might say, why would you do that? Because when you guys think of seduction, you probably think of sexuality and sexual activity. But it's about body language and communication. It's about presentation. It's about what you emanate. And learning to read the room. It's not just about manipulation. Of course, you can use anything. You can use anything in a bad way. Anything. But I recommend this book. And I recommend that parents sit with their kids, their adolescent children, and read it with them. So that you go through it together. If you haven't read it yet, you learn. And if you have read it, you know, you can score through it and pick if there's anything in it that you feel like it's inappropriate, you don't want to, you feel uncomfortable going through it with the kids, then you just skip past those and pick the good parts. But what I'm begging you to do is to bond with the children. It's like every time I see some kind of headline scroll past me where another child hurt the little boy from Florida the other day who just ended it all after being encouraged by his AI friend. All of this comes back to the same thing. We're not going to dwell on how badly things can go. We're not going to dwell on how wrong things can go. I would like to dwell on how much fixing we can do. How we can do things differently to have a different outcome. Because it's just not enough for we to sit down and say, oh my God, the picnic ain't bad. Oh my God, the sky is falling. Rude boy so sad, me miss you know, Lord, right now. JJ would not care one pretty drinks come give me. He would not care pretty drinks come give me. And me that did recline a seat and drink a pretty drinks and chat pure thought. But anyway, back to the reading of the books. This is The Art of Seduction. This is my little book of mermaid stories. This is the 5-minute bedtime stories. I have more too, but they may want them to pick up a show. Aesop's Fables. I don't get back my Miguel Street yet. If you see Miguel Street in any bookstore, please to tell me where it is so I can go get back a copy of Miguel Street. I need back my book. So, I just want to say that I plan to resume reading the stories. Now, I know say, when I feel like there's an issue with the Prime Minister, or there is some kind of gender or sexuality issue where it's a rare topic on a run-in. When I read stories, it's usually about 5 of us, 10 of us. But that is fine. If 5 of you change the way you put your kids to bed, that's a lot. I'm grateful. I'm loving you. I'm just want to hug you and squeeze you to a pulp. Because, thanks. Every single improvement we make on self and surrounding impact the outcome of the collective. And I am in the collective. And so I thank you for every effort that you make to make this a better place. I thank you. Because all me going to fall into the hands of your children. All an indigent me will be at the mercy of your children. So it's beg me a beg. My honest to goodness, literally a beg. Because uno might not see it yet, but all uno and all me are going in the same predicament. And are you confident that we will be safe and comfortable and happy in the hands of the children that you're raising now? Are you confident? I don't know. I I don't know your children, so I can't answer that question. Literally, I'm asking you. And I'm begging you, please, start. If you didn't start yet, if you're not bonded with your kids, start bonding with them now. Please. Hug up your picnic. Have your picnic, you know? Hug your picnic. Hug up your picnic. Arlette. Me see you shortly, me there talk about going back to story time. Me I beg you to hug up on your picnic at night time. I mean, hug up your picnic all day. Every time you pass them, just color them up for no reason and give them one big old dirty hug. And when them say, Lord mommy or Lord daddy, you say, me love you. And you can't tap me from hug you. Me love you. Please, me I beg you. If you start, it's not enough to love your picnic them on the inside. It is not enough to love your picnic them on the inside. You have to actually start, express it. You need to project it. It needs to come out of you and go upon them. They need to know. They need to know. They need to feel safe enough to talk to you. I mean like you come to them and come say, you know, so you're safe to talk to me. No. With a little gruff voice like you think you have one disciplinarian. You're not. You just create one build a wall between you and your child. I beg you to lick down the wall them between Una and picnic. Please. Lick down the wall them. Don't make your picnic recoil into a corner. Go and have one AI friend where I tell him saying for half himself. Do me a beg you, Jesus have mercy, do. Please. Just pick up one book and read it. You don't have to know everything. Remember, you know, when we have these kids, they don't come out with no manual. I can tell you this. I give birth at 24 hours with a childbirth. With a delivery pain. Me in a childbirth, labor, for 24 hours. It start out mild and build up to a fucking crescendo. We have me a think to myself, say me probably not going to ever joke again. If this are the outcome. Right? So me know say, it not come out with no manual. Because I could have feel every inch of everything will come out. And it hot. It is really, really hot. So if one book it come out with her, I think we don't know. No manual. No manual whatsoever came with that child. And she was never anybody's daughter before. I was never anybody's parent before. And it's all we learn together. We pretty much grow together. We make enough mistake, you know. Me make mistake, she make mistake. I am not telling you you're not going to make no mistake. May I say, limit the amount of mistake that can be made by bridging the gap. The bigger the space between you, the more mistake. When people hug me, I feel weird. I'm going to tell people I love them. I show through other means. But you know, see, you can get past that if you so choose. I mean, it is you. I'm not instruction. Because me grew up not able to say that neither, you know. But you see, when me have my pitney, I flood him, you know. I give him to bits, me say from him bar, me not top squeeze him. And him have to back me off of him. And for a few years when she become adult, when she grew towards adulthood, she just never want, no, hey, personal space. And I have to just hold it and be like, a ball now one corner, I can't hug my own pitney again, but I have to give her the respect because she say personal space. From she draw the line, observe and respect it. And then she come back round. She come back right back. We just come, take time, come right back round. You have to try. We not have to get all of the tools them. We not born with no tools, but now me a big time woodworker. You can go home deeper, go pick up your own tools. At some point we have to stop saying my mother never this and my father never this and my mother never this and my father never this. At some point we just have to stop saying that and just pick up the mantle and know say, alright, you see that something the way you say about your mother and father? Your picnic will say that about you. JJ, hugging is nice, but let me telling you something, people. You see that boy there sitting here, rude boy, so. Oh my God, he fucking love hug. So my time I have to just chuck him off of me and be like, yo, dog. I'm a nephew. I love him very much. And he hugged them therapeutic. Sometimes me need it. Sometimes him need it. So we always. Actually, we always need it. But sometimes me go on, I run him and go on. I joke still. I'm thinking no, I'm fuck around him a lot. But more while, I just want like a hug can change things. Sometimes I just want like a hug, one smile, one random smile. You know? Because when the pitting them get trouble, you know, we're quick to tell them, you know. When the kids do something that we consider to be bad behavior, or we say give trouble, or we say misbehave, get in trouble, or they're rude. We like to use the word rude. When children do things that we don't approve of, we let them know right away. We tell them right away. When they do good things, we're not really so quick on it, you know. For running and be like, yeah, you have to be a cheerleader, you know. Hey, me not fuck for camera nice, you know. Yeah, me cheer the stupidest things. Smallest things. Because everything important. Everything important, you know. And are we right now create the adult where them are gonna be? Right now. While they are young children. When them are clear, when we can still mold them. This is when we have the power. When we, yeah, I know so all behavior is a form of communication. But where we are, Ketisha, meet us where we are right now. Where we are right now is not where we understand that. So, back up a few steps. Back up a few steps. We're not psychotherapists in here. None of us. Just consider we say we're not in a sense. We go out and we have fun and we joke and bam. Oh my God, I'm pregnant. Ooh, labor pain, fit the barn. Yes, so we do. Meet we at the beginning. Meet us at the beginning where we don't know what to do. What I'm saying is, make we start by building a little kinship between us and the children. You have a child, you don't need to become one psychiatrist, you don't need to become one psychotherapist, you don't need to become one psychologist, you don't have to become one guidance counselor, you don't need to know nothing, you don't have to pass nothing. You're just standing right there with the child, and maybe you hug them. That. Start from just hug them. Hug them. Say I love you. If you can, say I love you at first because I know see you grow. And make sure no say me not judge you, you know. Because me really no grow up in my house. Bless up yourself, King Javi. Me no grow up in my house with a lot of affection. Me no grow up in my house with a lot of affection. You understand? So I don't like say me stand in a position of judgment. I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. Me not say that. Me no know. Me never know what me I do. I did not know what I was doing when I had a child. Me give birth. Me at 21 years old, me give birth to a baby girl and just lie down and look on her like, fuck. What we gonna do? Me never know. Me literally never know. Me have to lean for other people around me. At first, me never even want to be there. Because she just so tiny, 5 pounds, 13 ounces and tiny. And look fragile. And I look on me like she expect things from me. And me look on her like, me don't know what the fuck me I do. I can't. I can't give you nothing. But poor and broke. And ignorant to all of this. But we learn together. We build together. And that's all me I invite. Me I invite engagement in our kids' life. Because me I tell you something. But I rather pass you and your picnic and soon a laugh and chat and me a book in a car and me can say, yo, do you mind if I give you a book for your child? Me rather do that than me dip on social media and read a post say your picnic chuck off or somewhere or your picnic harm themselves in any way. Me rather dip on the live, I read story to 2 people. I know say, one out of them 2 people there, picnic. They didn't have a compromise position and somehow we together, the 3 of we, inspire each other. If you go back and look for pick them a little better and that one person that could make a difference to that one picnic there. That's it. I not ask for no movement, no big. I not ask for no, I not try to go viral. I don't want virus. I not try to go viral. I not care about that. I just say, when I post things, what happen if something negative happen to the kids and no matter how far apart we are, no matter how much me don't know no know me, we don't know each other in real life, you know. But when you post things about your kids, me affected by them. I don't comment much on people's personal life, you know. So if you're pregnant, if you're married, if you post your children, I don't really comment unless you post something funny one people do. I don't comment on personal things. I try to stay out of people's personal life. I comment on things of national interest and things of interest, of importance to the entire collective. I not get involved in a one-on-one personal things. But you see, when you post something, one achievement of your child, I feel good. I feel happy for you. I feel nice. Like, yes. Yes. When you post, say something happened to your child, I don't know if I do it myself. Me literally don't know if I do it myself. Me shook. Sometimes, me see something on a post and it make me end up back in my bed. Because I belly pain. Every time I see something happen to somebody picking me, automatically start to imagine me feeling that over my picnic. And God knows, me, it not feel good. You know? It not feel good. But that's all me ask. Is say we start have some stronger bonds between we and children. Stronger, positive, nurturing, safekeeping bonds. I mean, get close to the kids them so that they, yes, Joby J, big up yourself. Get close, so close to the kids that they actually feel they can trust us. It's something we have to inspire, you know. You can't just go look on one picnic and say, I'm here, your mother, you need to talk to me. Anything where I go and talk to me. They're not going to talk to you. You can't bully them into loving and trusting you. Them only are going to respond to your behavior. So as if you not hug them and love them up and make them know. Them have to see the love in action and know, say, am I safe spaces, you know? Them have to see you defend them, you know. And me not say, when them do something wrong, you have to defend them, but them have to see you in them corner, you're on them side. So if them even do something wrong, them have to see you have them back. Them have to feel safe by being seen and heard. Yes, and you can't tell them to shut up and go over there so, and then expect them to talk to you because you've already told them to shut up. Remember, you know, pick, you know, take them cues in installments, you know, children are not courts. No installment every single time you act around them. When you speak and when you're silent. When you're physical and when you're non-physical. Every single thing that is coming from you is a cue for how to behave. Every single solitary thing. So it means you can't be like one artist who out there say shoot them up, shoot them up, shoot them up, shoot them up, and then do the PSA. Guns are bad. We need to keep guns out of school. That does not work. That does not work. The contradiction does not work. Kimani, big up yourself. That contradiction does not work. So you can't say love, love. You can't say war, 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 and then do a love PSA. I just know I had no one, so I try to be there for the vulnerable ones. They don't even know they are. Just hold out hands and catch you when you fall. That's nice. But here what one. We'll start with baby steps. Baby steps where I start with, right? Kelly did tell me some if you go watch one video. There's an interview with Jeffrey and one girl, oh Jesus. What's your name again? Oh my God. It's not just Jamaican culture when I see children as people, black people in general, but we've been trained to be that way. That's one whole different conversation. But let me tell you, the way, cute boss, thank you JJ, cute boss. There's an interview with cute boss and Jeffrey. Thanks JJ, yeah, Kelly say you sending here. Another email, cute boss. Cute boss sit down and talk with Jeffrey and maybe gonna go watch it. Maybe gonna for watch it, please. Please. Cause me only discuss it with Kelly and me get some goosebumps. Me never watch it yet, you know, cause me have to brace myself. And when me go on my bed now, cause I today we drive and talk about it. So when me go on my bed now, me go watch some of it because, oh Jesus. The things that she tell me, say that woman there, alright, Jamaica. And Caribbean and world, wherever you guys come from, can we just get past the part where we need everything to apply to protocol, where we need everything to fit one particular mold. For example, a woman like she know when she talk. When she talk, she gonna just talk raw. Right? She gonna just talk raw. But she would want to talk to my young daughter. I want my daughter hear her voice when she look up at me. For break it down to her in a way where me can't. Let me tell you, me no want nobody where pure and pristine come tell me say me no fit take drugs, you know. A person who me go really listen to a one where did take it and can tell me first hand by experience say this what happened to me and can show me for me say blood clot. But when you come over here and say I never nothing me hate like a people will say I never cursed, I never smoked, I never drank, and I'm like, and I never want to hear a fucking word out of your mouth where you do near me. Move. You cannot be you can't be an instructor. You cannot guide me upon life. If you effectively sit down here so and tell me, say, you never do nothing at all. Nothing at all. Because of that, me here, you know, when you say, I never drink, I never smoke, I never stay out late and party, I never have a one night stand, I never this, I never that, I never that, I never, well, fuck you then, bitch. I never want you inside of me. So how you reach here? And then people use the I nevers. Now, let me ask you this. When you go employ somebody for one job, that who you employ? The person who never? Or a person who did it and did it and did it and did it and did it? Who you employ? I don't know how humans get everything so fucking skewed and upside down. How they get everything so upside down that you go come and brag. Eh? Brag. Me used to see artists come out and I sing to dance all crowd and I say, but me no drink. Like, so we tell them that for, you in a one bar. A rum, I keep the lights on. Rum pay you. Literally the liquor company sign your check. Liquor company literally sign your fucking check. So how you go come here so and say, me no drink and speak down to the drinkers. And the drinkers, them a pay your bill. So you have to learn. I know every truth need for talking. You know, yes, it's the truth that alcohol no good for we. You think none of we will drink, no know that? Every single one of we will drink no say no good for we. As to who smoke, for fuck's sake, them put the picture them on the cigarette box. Them put the warning on the cigarette box. Me could smoke cigarette, you know? You see sitting them on the cigarette box? Pussy God. And people still smoke cigarette. People still smoke cigarettes. So you know, say, the warning, no mean shit. We have to go back to the drawing board. And granted, today my daughter talk and she say, there has never been a time when everything perfect, and there never will be a time when everything perfect. I mean, understand that nobody understands that better than I do. It now go perfect, because perfect is not a specific state or spot. So no matter how you think you improve everything, it's still not go perfect, because we decide what perfect be, and that is malleable, right? That our moving goalpost, moving target. You can't make everything perfect, because if you raise the bottom are gonna be this new higher bottom. You see right now, if you even take the financial, if you take the economic structure what we live in and lift up the entire thing go up so that today's millionaire where in the elite becomes the lower class, I promise you, said that will become poverty. Poverty not gonna away. Because it relative to everything else. So it not gonna away. You understand? I understand that. But you see, the depths over there, we can raise the entire thing and make the suffering be less suffering. If somebody decides that they're suffering because all them can eat is callaloo or spinach and yam and banana, as opposed to caviar I'm comfortable with that suffering because you eat and you eat better. You actually eat healthy. I'm comfortable with that suffering. If we raise the bottom and that is it. That's why I made it like Bruce Golden. But in fact, Bruce Golden did have me run back him like a pant like one puppy. When him say, if we raise the bottom. You see them, he make every speech, we touch every nerve in me. When him talk about education, healthcare, raising the base. So that the least among us don't suffer. So that we raise the standard of living so every man can live with dignity. Stuff like that did really touch every nerve inside of me. And I sought him out and I volunteered and I went and campaigned with him. Me do that because me believe in a way me that say. And because me the want it so bad. Me want it so bad from anybody. From anybody where me can get it from. This is what me ask you if you do. Me can tell you something. No politician, no life coach, no leader, nobody, no hero, no day, nobody now come save we. We have to save ourselves. Nobody now come save we. And this is not a cop out for no stance so me taking up. Anybody who me support me, I go support them still. Anybody who me don't support me, still not go support them. But we need to take our own outcome. We need to take our own outcome in our hand. We need to. Joe BJ, me actually did find him for myself and me go to him and say, me like what I say, and when me hear what me like, me have an obligation and a responsibility to my environment to propagate it. See me, use me. Right? When me hear what me not like, me go say, that sound like fuckery. Fuck you. Equally. I want simple. For me, it's very simple and straightforward and it keep my life. I don't like complexity. I don't like complexity. Yeah? You know, Remy, if our outcome is already decided, then what would be the point of me even getting up in the morning? You tell me say me I want me what? Me obsolete? You tell me say my free will override? Me not have no autonomy at all. You tell me say everything what me think me possibly can achieve, me can't do it because my outcome decided already. So if somebody did decide say me supposed to just go over here and talk, I that me mute fears, I'm like I'm sorry, me reject that wholeheartedly. My outcome not decided, and neither we collective outcome not decided. May I tell you this? There's always a section trying to control. From the moment you're born, your parents start control you. There's that not gonna away. People are gonna always try to control, but you have the power to not be controlled. You can decide. You see, if you look on social media, you see people are exercising them power in a reverse. Because every time one person get up and dare say different, you see the rest of them are jump down upon them and beat them to death. Don't be different. Don't be different. How dare you be different? Look like me, act like me, speak like me, dress like me, walk like me, dance like me. You're so fucking choreographed, the whole bungalow now. So choreographed. It literally choreographed now, no call it challenge. And it does look like everybody's challenged. It does. I'm sorry. Say, you just get up every day and we live in a fad world now because so one somebody do sitting on a rate. If one somebody want to rate, do sitting. Every single last one on, it's like a Pied Piper syndrome. You just go so, boop, back at them. It's scary. It's really, really scary. But me can't afford to make that make me no move. Me can't afford to make me look around and be like, Jesus Christ, all of them over there saw a dance. Me have to go dance too. You're mad? When me sit down and say me not dance, nobody can move me. Well, yes, somebody can move me because somebody bigger than me and stronger than me can probably go and lift me up and put, but he can't make me dance. Can't make me dance. You still have the power. When you give up on the power so easy. And not only when you give up on the power, right? But you know, also give up each other power. Because when you give up your power, you know, it's like when you play hide and seek with a little bitch. You ever play hide and seek when you lick hide and seek? When you lick with a little bitch? So my time, I was that little bitch. When you find somebody and that the somebody they point out the rest of them. And be like, come then find we. We? They don't find we. I saw no live, you know. I mean, we do that when we are kids. But what the excuse for keep doing that when we are old people? Say, then come and then trick you. Then trick you. And somebody else say, I trick you, get tricked, you know. Or they not say nothing, then just stand up over here and decide to them not get tricked. And you start fighting. Come. Like you look for the confirmation association. The association validation. And so dependent on the association validation that when I just walk into behind any Pied Piper will come and blow the flute. And what may I say now? We worry about the outcome, so we try to train each other to make all of we have the same outcome. How about we try to do something different so we can get a different outcome? Because me know no worry, you know. Me know say I worry, everybody worry. When you know everybody do run in and go take joke. What day I made it say, get a joke from me in my teens. I don't feel like I want to take that joke, yeah. And of course me have, you know. They call me dunce, call me crackhead, call me all kinds of fucking things. Right? Because I wouldn't come with it. No, no, sit down and listen to me say no. You just automatically run in and just start cuss. No, he is fully dunce, ignorant, crass. I'm scared. I'm not scared enough. I'm not scared. But make we start use the power of reasoning. You being scared and dragging me to stand up beside you so you're always scared does not make us any less threatened. There's no strength in numbers when it comes to fear. All always standing scared, don't remove no threat. So if me over here so and I say, me feel like there's a different way. Janima, no worry about it. Because even though people are come around now and I say it wasn't mandatory, lie them a blood clot tell it was mandatory. People were forced. But here one now. You see if everybody stand up together? If everybody put on them foot on ground resolute and say, you know, say me nah move. You know, say me nah move. Tell me a little bit more about that something. Caution, man. Caution. Exercise caution in all things. Exercise caution. Put your foot down on the ground, dig in your heel, and say, listen to me. But open to the idea. Me nah this you. Mark you, me nah this you, no. Because I know say you go fragile. You may think me this you. But me nah this you. But just I say, pause. Put a pause right here, so. Me could discuss this because this sound like something where can have really serious implications in either direction. So me could discuss this. All me I say, oh no, do that. Alright, you see now with the picnic them? And I have kids. Because remember, you know, rude boy. You find one hot girl. You find one hot girl. And you say, oh, well, good. Yeah, enjoy yourself. And for some reason, you feel like you want to hold on panda one, boom, you breathe him. Or, you find somebody in a joke and you say, pum pum carry go. Come, so pum pum have to carry go. So you don't put on no boots. Raw dog, the brand new stranger where you just meet, boom, she breathe. Have a whole different option and outcome. You like hot girl? You want to kick. But you like hot girl. See, man, this good as and the thing is, it don't even make a difference if it's a hot girl, cold girl, butter foot, butter ears, it don't matter. It don't matter. The moment you're a dog or boots bus or however you end up with that child, that you know, suddenly they're not attractive again. Suddenly you're not compliment them for their whole no more. You know, call them in a middle at night, or you know, booty call now go on again because now a baby, no, a baby there and a booty is a baby booty, right? And pampers, all the things I'm gonna give pit them, some of them they should not get. Like, what am I gonna now use nappy again? No can't wash your hand online. You know much things pampers to pit anyway. We're not getting into that. Like nappy still, fabric here, cotton, hemp. Bamboo. But you have this picnic now. You have this picnic. And all of a sudden you're no longer attracted to each other because the child stand between the car. And a picnic only do one, you know. 6. I mean, you know, every time when me talk about joking as a recreation, when you go on like me the world's worst and like me so immoral. Me immoral? You think me more immoral if you put on boots and joke to my heart's content with no outcome, no negative outcome, no unwanted outcome? That only way I joke and have random picnic with random people. Me can't less moral. We have to at least, at worst, we equal. At best, me better, no? Because I not introduce one other person to the fucked up situation and put myself in. I put myself in there and come back out by myself. Whiskey can't fix neither me nor you, girl. Because if whiskey could have fixed me, that's perfect. But we have these kids, and then we sit there, look on the picture them. Like immediate the pregnancy announced, the relationship, they don't trend them downwards. So we not connect with the picnic on all. You stick a gadget in a picnic hand as early as you can go so. From the picnic can go so, gadget. And that is it. You know on the back look more than on the front look. Only time when you use the picnic if you taps and likes. Don't. Most of the time when you use the picnic if you dress them up like mini you, so you can post a picture to make people come validate up on the internet. Some bunch of strangers where you don't even fucking know. And then the same picnic where you use to get the likes and follows. You know, sit down and read one book to him, see that? May I recommend some of them. Don't just get it. Suppose me tell you, say, if you sit down and read to your picnic, you're likely to get more likes and follows. And people liking your parenting skills will probably about send you online and so sitting too. This is my little book of mermaid stories. Me no go on TikTok go say tap up the screen or not like that. Me no judge neither. Me no care. Me just tell you say me don't do that. And yet when I go on TikTok and go live, people send me things. Me never ask them for nothing yet. They send me things and me look funny and me see it in there and be like, what the fuck? And looking at TikTok rules them and see how it work and be like, oh, so you say if I put my PayPal here so I misclick download. Really? So like these people just come on and look on some people where they know say I make money and take some of their money give them. Like, cool. Alright. Withdraw. If you go look likes, you have a whole demographic of people out there, people like me. People like me. I am performing in London this summer. Me upon Reggaeland. Me go up on the road up par with my friend, the Queen of Reggae, Miss Marcia Griffiths, the one, the only, the inimitable, the iconic, the overwhelming, the tremendous Miss Marcia Griffiths and me there in London. We're performing on Reggaeland this summer. We're in UK and Europe. Yeah. But with the kids, when we lick a bit, our parents used to say, pick up a book. Now I'm inviting you to upgrade that. Don't say pick up a book. You pick up the book. You pick up the book. Set some time. When my daughter did a little bit, we used to have something we call mother and daughter time. Mother and daughter time could have been anything. And when we say safe space, when we say yes or nothing, no matter what you tell me, I can't vex. In that space, in that time and space, no matter what you tell me, if you say Mommy, me want to tell you something but you go vex. And me say, no man, me not go vex. No baby, me not vex. If you tell me saying just kill somebody, me can't vex. Because me did promise him, say me not go vex, so me not broke a promise. That or that. It's simple. Me not get everything right, you know, because if you talk to it together, if you talk to she back of me or you talk to it in front of me, we tell her the truth. I tell her the truth. We not get everything right, but I'm a friend. We get everything as close to right as we can get it. Each step of the way, she make the best decision when she can. Me make the best decision we can. Sometimes we look back on them and we be like, bummer clock with the foolie. But that's a life. You see things that we do know, build a relationship. So that you open the door for communication. Even if you're not good pan talking, you know, may I tell you, open the door. Leave it open. When me younger, I think about when me pregnant, or a little before me pregnant, I used to stay with my sister. And I have a niece at the time. My niece did go. My niece did at infant school at the time. And she always try to go sleep in her parents' bed. And her parents always run her go back off her bed. But she was just so deadly afraid of sleeping alone. She just really never want to sleep alone. More well, I go sleep with her. Me or she that come sleep with me. She go sleep when me not there, she go sleep in her parents' bed, and one night when them run her and tell her to go back to her bed, she start stamp her foot and throw a tantrum and start bawl and say, "Oh no, unfair. Oh no, unfair because you guys are old and you have each other for company. And I am scared and you don't want me to come and stay with you. I don't have any company." And them relay that the story to me. And I say, she's correct. I laugh. I say, at the time I'd never heard anything like that before. But the people did right. Me afraid, imagine me afraid I want to run around the sun in the darkness to go sleep by myself with one little night light on the wall where I throw some blood clot shadow with favor monster when you no gone and lock the door. And the two have each other around there laugh and chat. On around the so laugh and chat together and go hug up and spoon and all them something with me want. And me by myself as a little picnic where don't have no company. If I like say you have two picnic and them there together, bad and not so bad. Because they have each other for chat to and bounce off till they drop asleep. But one picnic, only child life rough. And then you pan top of it now talk to the picnic. When you have one little picnic where you know one household full of adult, one little child in one house full of adults, I was terrified to sleep by myself as a child. Let me tell you something. This is weird. Every single social group, every division we can find ourselves in, come with privilege. Because this is where poverty has its privilege. I was never alone. I could never be. When over upon one side, I'm terrified to sleep alone. Me over here, so I dream of the day when I kind of own home. I was always in the company of many people. So, it's so weird. This is what we talked about earlier. Like, there will never be a time when everything is perfect because perfect is relative. You know, there's not a spot named perfect. So, you're always look for perfect. If you not just be satisfied and satisfied and comfortable inside of yourself, there's nothing for you to find outside of you that can make you feel comfortable and alright inside of you. Someone told me today that it was easier to raise kids back in the day, 90s and 80s, than it is now. Is that true? I don't know. I didn't raise a kid in the 80s. My daughter born 94, and to be honest with you, I wasn't present a lot. So, me provide, but we just did talk about it to like me make decisions. My decisions were entirely based on materialism. Because me did feel like me have to go out there and just get out there all the time so me can pay for everything. Because I needed my daughter to get all the things that I didn't have. And in my emotional state, I saw my problems as being driven by finance. When we could have pay for things and afford things that I didn't have when I was a child, and I realized, no. Because, when we there at my mother's house, sometimes I felt like we lacked food. some of the time. We definitely lack space. We have a serious space deficit. We did lack anything where money could have buy. We lack that. Right? But me can tell you one thing. My mother did more present than me. Even if mother criticized the content of her actions while she was there, which early adulthood criticize the fuck out of it, later on start to understand it and shame and apologize. And in her death, me continue to apologize. Because me I learn so much more as me go along. You know? But I don't think there is ever an easy time to raise a child. I feel like the challenges are always there. It did it in my time. It didn't know. The challenges are evolve, but understand that the kids are evolve. We are evolve. And it's in our best interest for accept say we are where we are, because if you stay in denial and keep thinking you can you can't beat everybody across the head and drag them back to the past. Some old people act like they think they can do that. So then keep on and say, oh no, no manners, you know my idea. Lady, in your day, you did that carry water on your head. We have pipe. Me no want to hear about today. And that is just a fact. I mean, nobody now be rude. In your day, you used to use buckle torch. And we kinda don't do that no more. You were an only child, so you had imaginary friends. Parents were teens, so they didn't quite know, but mama learned. And if you were in Jamaica growing up with imaginary friends, oh my God, they would have probably carried you over your man and said, up here, follow you. No matter where you are, no matter which demographic you belong to, no matter which demographic you belong to, there are problems. There are problems. No matter which one. So if you run from poverty, yeah, fire clash, big up yourself. If you run from poverty and think by having a shit ton of money, all your problems are gone, may have news for you. Some bigger problems, some more expensive problems are wait out for you. A sharpening teeth, I rub their hand like this. Can't wait for your tap in. And the problems just, I mean, if you live in a space of problem, no matter which part you go, you're going to have problem. If you have a problem mindset, if you have a solution mindset, no matter where you go, you're going to find solution. It's just dependent on your mindset. And when I grew up with me a little bit, I didn't have poverty mindset. Because of that, me hear a echo around me all day, every day. Poverty. And so, I embrace it because that is what my life was. I was taught that I was poor. In fact, when we go to high school, you pick me, make sure, me know, then nobody never look at me and say, you poor. But then define poor all day, every day. Them define poor. So you had no choice but for no say, Lord God, yeah man, I hate this, my poor. And then you become an adult and you start earning, you fuck up the first few paycheck. Because that's what you do. Good night, Andrew Blacks. And Queen of Favor, big up yourself. You spend your first paycheck on just trying to grasp the fact that you now have access to your own money. That you can now buy stuff without having to ask anybody for it. Yeah? You do that. Everybody does that. So if you mess up your first few paycheck and feel bad, you can't stop feel bad. You're not special. We all did that. People will come from having nothing to having something, or to getting a flow of stuff. Clothes never made. What? Clothes never made the man though. Vibes are there always. Heart is. Money won't define a real soul. But I mean, anything you see going on now was going on back then. This is how me kind of, sometimes me get so, me just disconnect from it all, you know. sometimes we just disconnect from it all. Because if you listen to us at this age, we start sound like our parents, our grandparents, you know. The good old days, the good old days. Was it? Was it? Things ain't bad back there too, you know. It's a different set of tools them they have to use. Them never did prepared for we neither. Just like we not prepared for our kids. Professional nice maker. You got this up. No, our parents never prepared for we and we never prepared for our kids. Right? You think that our parents had prepared for you we are saying that punani too sweet? Punani too sweet? You think my mother want to hear me come home and sing that punani too sweet? And do remember saying no? That we did a sing in the 80s high school. Punani too sweet, too sweet, too sweet. Every woman have a right. Feed and bossy. Because them have something where every man want it. Some man you don't remember that? We did a set things, man. Lecture on them, man, they did a make sure so we have a steady stream of fucker for chat. For sing back. It was very nice and I still love it. I reminisce a lot. I love it. In fact, when Johnny P said, hold up your hand, you know, take a girl, man. They run out like me. It wasn't a lie. I didn't take no girl, man. I didn't take no man at all. So I could have sing that with pride. I have me hand up in the ear and me fi jump up. Girl, you fi jump up. Me jump up. Cause yeah, I not take no girl, man. Me did out there. You think my mother likes me that do that? You might say, but that was tame compared to now. But everything grows exponentially. Every single solitary thing. So, yeah. Remember saying back in my mother childhood, if she did, when she wear a miniskirt, she has slut and harlot. Miniskirt. Remember say, woman I walk around in a bathing suit now and G-string, you know. My mother couldn't imagine that. My mother would have faint if she'd have even imagined that. You see what I say? That wouldn't happen. There was a time when showing your ankle was a big shame. And then showing your knee was a big shame. And then showing an inch of thigh was a big shame. You know what I say? So, of course, the bad word them are going to grow. Alright. Everything are move together. So the skirt are come up. Same time when the bad word content are come up. Same time when the slackness are come up. Everything are come up together. Everything climb together. My grandma never wore pants. You see? I think your grandmother miss out. Because pants comfortable. And easier now. Me not fear watch my skirt for make sure so nobody not look under me and them sitting there. A pants we shouldn't wear go to school as girl. Pants. And then they have to say, you need to be young ladies and sit like this. Then me could have sit down anyway more brawling. Because me that covered in my pants. Pants. And then me could have climbed one tree. And it wouldn't matter so no boy turn up under me because all him that see, I'm a pants. But we're not practical. So I hope now that we can actually start move. If I even 5 away at a time, 3 away, me not ask much, you know. Me not ask for 1 million people make a movement and turn one viral sensation and go up on news and all them shit, you know. All me ask is just one person, each person just go think to yourself, say, let me try one different way. Even if I know my way. Maybe you come up with a better way than me and then you can tell me. Eh? My dress not dictate the content. No, my dress not dictate the content at all. But you see, if you think about it and you can come up with, receive some love from Kenya. Hey Kenya, thank you for your love. Love right back at you. Yes, I don't care about designer stuff. Now my stepdaughters love the name brand. It may be a stage. They're trying to define who they are and atrocity. Yeah. Alright, so we wear clothes for express. We use clothes and personal style for define we. So that we can stand out from each other. Unfortunately, we try so hard for put we picking them in a mold. For make them follow like protocol and them something there. So much so that they rebel so far from we. That now them all of them they over there so line up together do the same shit. Them not realize.